Alright, welcome back to some more Death Stranding. I just got the itch to play the game again, even though I had already played and streamed yesterday. Okay, got a lot of emails to read. And let's see here. Yeah, I still have to remember exactly which one is the best one. Oh, no likes from BB for that? Alright. I guess BB's not quite in the mood right now. So first, let's top up some energy. Alright, I got a bunch of likes from other players. 70 likes. Now time to read some stuff. So, oldest first. From Victor Frank of Port Knot City. About my brother. Ever since you told me about my brother, I haven't been able to stop thinking about him. I want to make one thing clear, though. I don't blame you for what happened. Igor wouldn't either, I know that. It's weird, though. We weren't all that close, and back when he was alive, I'd go weeks without thinking about him. But now, well, ain't that the way these things always go? You still got that little keepsake of his? Sounds kinda stupid, but I've started thinking of it like his alter ego or something. You know, it was his dream to go west with the second expedition, right? He never made it, but if his favorite toy does, it almost feels like it would make up for it, at least a little. You show the little guy's sights now, you hear? Lord knows I'll never get to see him. Yeah, and the keepsake is the little Luden's keychain that's attached to BB's pod. Nick Easton, Capital Knot City. To the man who delivers, I'm sorry. First off, sorry for calling you a newbie last time. You're Sam Bridges, a frickin' living legend. And there I was, talking to you like this was your first day on the job. Dead man was none too happy about me treating you like this was your first rodeo. Man, do I feel like a dumbass. If you're the one helping us expand the network from coast to coast, we're in safe hands for sure. Guess the day America rises from the ashes might not be so far off after all. So you were a member of Bridges before you were Porter, and now you're back in the shit after what, 10 years? Suppose that means you outrank me, though I reckon you're not the type to care about all that. Out of curiosity, have you been using your private room to kick back and relax while listening to some music? The director asked us to hook you up with some tracks from Low Roar, said there's no better way to unwind after a hard day. I checked them out myself, and I have to say, he knows what he's talking about. Really got the juices flowing. Oxytocin, too. My favorite's a track called Pop Virus, and I think you might like it, too. Apparently it's about a virus that destroys everything people think they know about music, allowing something completely new to be created in its place. Kind of like what you're doing with America, right? Taking a busted foundation and rebuilding it to make something better in the long run. Give it a listen when you have a chance. Now we got email from the Ludens fan. Are you a Ludens? I had this crazy idea, Sam. What if you're the perfect example of Homo Ludens? Think about it. You're with Bridges, but you're not beholden to them. You're the only one who can expand the network, so they need you as much as you need them, if not more. Taken all together, you're pretty much free to do whatever you want, including coming way out here to visit me on a whim. Maybe what you do isn't play in the strictest sense of the word. It doesn't help you blow up steam, I expect, but you go about your business as you like, and your actions have a direct effect on our culture and our world. I'd say that's the sort of life any aspiring Homo Ludens would envy, don't you? Maybe. Now, tips. Sometimes I feel like I should mark these as read off screen, but oh well. It is what it is, and I'm the kind of person who is OCD about this type of thing. I don't like to have unread stuff. Okay, interviews. We got a lot of interviews to read through. From Die Hardman, the chiral network experiments between Central and Capital, 1 year and some months ago. Madam President, this will be your new office from today. The relocation of your official residence has also been completed, and the entire medical team has been brought along as well. Rest assured that information regarding this move has been shared on a need-to-know basis only. I understand that, following the loss of New York, you wish to direct the reconstruction efforts from Central Knot City, but in light of recent separatist activity on the eastern seaboard, we no longer consider it safe. We will see to it that the people continue to believe you are in Central, and Bridges HQ will operate as normal. As per your orders, the network research teams and delivery systems management have all been covertly transferred here to Capital Knot City. We are doing our utmost to expedite testing of the chiral network link between Central and Capital, while not neglecting your immediate medical needs, of course. This will be our base of operations for the next stage in the fight to rebuild America. And that's why neither the president or Die Hardman got killed in the blasts at the beginning of the game, because they weren't in Central. They had moved to Capital discreetly. Alright, chiral network experiments between Central and Capital 2, 1 year ago. Madam President, I'm happy to report that the trial run was a success. The connection between Central and Capital was established without incident. No chiral spikes or other irregularities. The Cupid functioned within acceptable parameters as well. There's still a lot of work to do. Chiral holograms, chiral printing, and data recovery have yet to be proven viable, but the confirmation that data can be sent via the chiral network is a huge step forward for the UCA. Our next step will be to use the Cupids to establish connection with the other cities. Preparations for the second expedition are already underway. We're still trying to track Sam down. As soon as he's back with us, he'll be given his new command. Meals and local porters, 2 years ago. When people hear meals, they think junkies driven crazy by a desire to steal supplies we so desperately need to survive. Lucky for us, not all couriers are predisposed to this condition. Not all mules, in fact. They were professionals once, and some still are. Some even complete proper deliveries from time to time. Fragile Express has been known to use them along with independent porters. For those at risk of losing it, they say the only way to stave off the syndrome is to join a distro organization with strong leadership and support to help keep you on the straight and narrow. Or you can strike out on your own, but that's no easy path. There's a reason guys who run solo have a reputation for being bulletproof. Yeah. Okay. Timefall and Power Failures was written by Igor 3 years ago in Central Knot. Igor, our man. I volunteered to join Bridges. Signed up with my brother Victor. See, we both remembered when America was still America, when we still had planes and satellites, when we were still connected to everyone and everything. The world was different, bigger, and we wanted it back. He was chosen for the first expedition and hit the road damn near straight away. Me, I got told to hang back here in Central, which was okay, I guess. Corpse disposal means taking your fair share of timefall in the line of duty. You get a sense for it after a while. A sixth sense for when the clouds are about to open up. Of course, the clouds themselves are a big tell, and an inverse rainbow is a guarantee you're in for some shit. But there are smaller signs too. Changes in the air, a smell on the wind. When it hits, you've got power outages to deal with. Far as I understand it, which ain't all that far, it's to do with high concentrations of chiralium causing electromagnetic interference or something, which also interacts with water and kicks up clouds of ozone, which then makes the temperature drop like a rock. Anyway, I may be used to timefall, but that don't mean I'm immune to it. Believe me, I'm younger than I look. My big bro would take a lot of pleasure in telling you that if you could see me now. Yeah, Igor is the younger brother, but because of his interaction with timefall, he basically looks like he's the same age as his older brother. So, we also unlocked some more memory chip. Oh, okay. The memory chip I have here needs to be unlocked. I picked it up and forgot to take care of it. Alright, mark those as red. And we should be able to hit the road. And I'm still trying to fiddle around with my settings in OBS. Because the most recent video that I had uploaded is unfortunately at like 480 resolution, which is kind of crappy. Oh, hey, SMDLX. Damn, Igor has that old school sacrifice heart. Went out stabbing himself rather than getting caught by the big BT alive. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, his, well, welcome to the stream, first of all. But yeah, his attempt at trying to end his life didn't work out because he was still alive when the BT ate him, which was what caused the void out. If you're not alive, no void out. But he was still kicking and screaming. I mean, I'm sure that in a perfect world we'd be like, oh, well, why didn't he just like cut his throat? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not that easy. He was hanging upside down after all. Haha, there's the keychain.
Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm going to take you wherever you want to go.
I'd whistle along, but I'm not really good at whistling.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Alright,
Clear.
we have to head for the harbor, but first I'm gonna make sure.
All clear.
I'm gonna make sure that, oh yeah, share memory chip data. Do that first. I tried doing a different downscaled resolution in OBS, and I'm just keeping an eye to see if I need to put it down lower. Okay, we restored a memory chip about silent poets.
Thank you for your contribution.
Let's go read that. The first original album in 12 years from silent poets whose song Asylums for the Feeling was used in the 2018 E3 trailer for Death Stranding. Hideo Kojima himself said that upon hearing their album Dawn for the first time, the image of Sam striding through the wilds came immediately to mind, and he subsequently contacted silent poets personally to ask them to be part of the project. Upon the trailer's release, the public response was equally enthusiastic, and silent poets hit the charts worldwide. Incidentally, the band is the solo project of musician Michiharu Shimoda, who also runs a catering company which looked after the Death Stranding team more than once during development. Another strand of fate at work. There's some nice little information about the making of the game. Okay, catching up on your messages. Yeah. How's the run so far? Well, this is actually my second time playing the game, but now I'm playing it just for the sake of streaming and for sharing my love of the game with others, because I already platinumed the game. So I don't need to go searching for any trophies at all. But yeah, and I really wanted to play the game again anyway. I'm gonna double check. Oh cool, got a blood bag. Oh, don't want to recycle that. Actually, I'm not going to recycle these. I mean, because I've played this game before, I know what's going to happen. So therefore, I'm just going to completely I'm going to donate all these things. Because I can always make them later. Yeah. Let's go put these in the share locker. And now, was it private locker? Yeah. Oh, I actually have a used hematic grenade that I can go recycle. But I want to be as light as possible. Okay, was there anything else? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Never cared about platinuming any game, but this journey just begged for it. Yeah. I went out of my way to platinum it because I knew that it seemed pretty easy. I mean, easy as in there wasn't any online bullshit or other, I mean, just a grind really was the main thing. But other than that, it seemed doable, much like Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War. Alright, hang on, I'm just like running around and checking to see if, oh, yeah, it is lagging a little bit. But if I want to, because I can't downscale the resolution while I'm actively streaming, and oh well, I'll just keep going. If it's stuttery when I upload it to YouTube, then well,
have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
Alright, here we go. Look who it is.
The name's Higgs, the particle of God that permeates all existence.
I'm gonna actually meet him next month at Emerald City Comic-Con.
Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this.
Troy Baker and Nolan North are both coming.
Bloodied but unbowed. What's that? Bridget's strand is dead.
Yeah, I played the game on hard from the get-go.
President dead and burned. Oh, and now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place.
This playthrough,
Well, that
though, I'm
won't
doing
wash.
only on normal.
She's not cut out for politics, is she? But don't worry. I'll find her. And I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, there's so much you people don't know. The girl, for instance. She's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity. Oh, it's so hard to form
retro
connections when
replay.
you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side.
I've been watching their Last of Us
you?
playthrough. It's pretty hilarious.
Bridge. To me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death.
Big ol' Cthulhu thing.
You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
Higgs is so meta. Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Don't you want a game over? BTs are really just,
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage assessments, it would only take a single void out to total Port Knot City. A single BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. We can't let that happen. You've got to deal with that BT right now.
alright, where are ya? Oh, it actually hit it. Just needs one more hit. Boom. So that was really easy on normal. I feel like the game is meant to be played on hard. Awesome!
Incredible. Simply incredible. For the first time in history, a human being has defeated a BT.
Were you not a repatriate, I doubt it would have been possible. Not only does contact with your fluids pose no risk of triggering a void out, but in much the same way as your car is rejected by the beach, your blood can be used to expel BTs from our world and return them to the other side. You've given us hope, Sam. Perhaps we may yet be saved.
Be proud, my friend. Emily's still waiting for you in the west. Head to your boat. It's ready. Get those supplies to Lake Knot City. We're just getting started.
Hello. Just giving a little celebratory rock. Yeah. And I got another like from BB, so that's good. Now, before I proceed, I'll definitely go and recycle my used up stuff. Get a clean slate. Actually, I think that there's a memory chip back over here.
Have a pleasant journey.
Feels so weird not having exo legs.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, here we go.
There we go.
I do not like how much my playback is
Beginning stand.
lagging.
Scanning bridges.
I mean, not lagging, but the video is extremely choppy,
All weapons will
which
be
means I have to downscale it even further, but
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'll have to
Welcome
wait.
Port Knot City.
I'll have to wait until I next stream or record. And there should be another one over here. Yeah, people already left a bunch of signs. Unless if this specific memory chip doesn't pop up yet. Okay, no, it's there. Some memory chips only appear after a certain point in the game when you get emails. Not all memory chips are available right away. Okay, time to turn these memory chips in and recycle my used up grenades.
Decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'd just about given up on this. I owe you one.
What a wonderful gift. Thank you, Sam.
So we got memory chips about low roar and big fish.
Thank you for your contribution.
Now to recycle these. We should be all good right now. And then we'll read up those 2 memory chips. According to director Tim Burton, it was the death of his father that led him to make this highly personal piece, in which young hero Whale revels in his dad's fantastic tales, only to come to resent him as he grows old enough to realize that they're nothing but wild flights of fancy. The movie explores the conflict and eventual reconciliation between a father who seemingly can't help embellishing the truth and a son who's desperate to understand him before it's too late. Big fish stories might be bad enough, but when you consider that Big Bang was a term originally intended to imply that the story of the origin of the universe is nothing but hot air, you start to think that all existence might be one tall tale. I remember watching that movie a long time ago. I never realized it was a Tim Burton film. Probably because it felt very un-Tim Burton-y. 12-inch of the soundtrack to the legendary video game Death Stranding, featuring tracks such as I'll Keep Coming and Easy Way Out. Listening to it is sure to send soul-soothing oxytocin surging through your system, and by the time it's finished, you'll be holding hands with anyone who happens to be beside you. Game director Hideo Kojima discovered the music of Low Roar by chance while browsing in a record store in Iceland, and went on to use I'll Keep Coming in the first trailer for the game, a perfect example of the strands of fate doing their work. So just further proof of the connections.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, it shows the FPS dropping below 30, which is kind of troubling.
Gonna catch a ride on that boat, Sam? Before you do, be aware that you'll have to leave behind any cargo you haven't gotten around to delivering. It'd be a shame to abandon something important, though, especially if you were close to finishing a run. My advice, put that stuff in your private locker in Port Knot City. Or, if you're feeling responsible, you could just delay your boat trip until you've tied up loose ends. It's your call.
Yeah, I'll be able to come back to the eastern region later, so no point in worrying about it. I probably should have washed up first.
Snack?
You came through then.
I don't break that easy. Name notwithstanding.
You saw that asshole too, right?
Higgs. He's the leader of a separatist group.
Seemed to me like he was controlling that BT.
That's level 7 for you. Higher, maybe.
Seems like you know a lot about him.
Used to work together. Guess you could say we had a contract.
You did business with terrorists? Whoever pays, huh?
He wasn't like that back then.
So what's your angle? You want to save the world, or you want to fuck it all up like him?
I wish I just wish things were different, all right? Here's all right. Don't worry, she still floats. Come on, we're the only cargo left.
Episode 3, Fragile. Yeah, I keep wanting to adjust my webcam. The size of it, at least.
We should get there tomorrow.
It's always dropping that.
I told you before, Sam. The past just won't let go. Listen, I have something to ask of you. It has to do with that asshole, Higgs.
And he's asleep. Classic. Oh, Sam. But I don't blame him for falling asleep. He just had that big battle with a BT. It's been a long day.
Sam. Sam. Do you remember? It's almost time to go, Sam. I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
Or warm. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Poor little Sam.
Here,
dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. Did you forget how to go home? Come on. I'll take you halfway. And then you can do the rest by yourself. Better now? I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me. We used to play together a lot in this place.
You brought me here. I couldn't make the trip on my own.
So long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here?
Not until you make us whole again, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
So as a kid, Amelie would bring Sam to her beach, but he would need her to help him come and go.
I don't know how you sleep. Need to pick me up?
Always with the cryptobiotes.
Welcome to Lake Knot City. What?
Nothing.
Let's go.
Got that message saying that the encoder is overloaded in OBS, which means I have to downgrade the scaled resolution again.
This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot. I'll leave these up to you. The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile. And she's gone. Alright, I'm gonna pause this really quickly, and so this has been 45 minutes. I'm still gonna keep playing, but I'm going to just stop it here for a moment while I fix the settings on my OBS so that it will run better. So I will be right back for a new section of gameplay.